with Sweden Ghana Medical Center. And now there is hope for the cancer patient. You don't have to worry, don't give up now. As long as you are a Ghanaian teacher or relative, treatment is free. You don't have to worry, just keep hope alive. 'Cause with Sweden Ghana Medical Center and NAT, God will heal. As a teacher, tomorrow.
First of all, let me applaud NAT, Ghana National Association of Teachers, for this exemplary decision to set up in this wonderful facility. The investment is not only for NAT members, it's for the general public, not only Ghanaians, but everybody living in West Africa and beyond who wants to have treatment in that part of the world. Luckily, the establishment of the PET scan facility is going to make patients who need to have a diagnosis of their condition know the existence of this facility. They will taste the service that we offer to them. And once they have tasted the services, those who are able to afford our treatment cost will then have no option than to stay with us and receive the care that we offer. For NAT, NAGRAT, police ladies, midwives associations, and ECG, they have arrangements that pays for their bills. So for them, all they need is an identification card that shows that they have this card and they're able to access the treatment that we offer. For the general public, all you need is a pathology report that suggests that you have a tumor or a cancer tumor, and then we'll take over that arrangement and ensure that we are still in a growing stage, and would say that we are happy with the association's interest in investing in more equipment to ensure that we have that. Next on the agenda is to ensure that we go into individual diagnostics of various cancer tumors. So we're talking about urology, gynae, head and neck issues, and so that is the next stage of the investment that the institution is looking at. And so once we're able to get that one, automatically becomes a one-stop center for all cancer ailments, solid tumor cancers, so that together we're able to eradicate cancer from our families.
This project is first in Ghana, first in West Africa. So what is that project? So it is for radioactive medicine production and nuclear medicine. So in the ground floor, the facility will produce radioactive medicine. It's a very high quality, high level laboratory, production laboratory will be there. There will be one reactor we call cyclotron. And by means of that cyclotron, we are able to produce that substance, radioactive substance, which is called FTG. So this is highly radioactive. And maybe after we will see the bunker site, we have to shield this cyclotron in a bunker, in a vault, which has very thick concrete walls, because it is inside. When it is on function, there will be too much harmful radioactivity. But this harmful radioactivity will let us to produce that FTG to be used for our health afterwards. And after production of this FTG, we will use this for imagery, for diagnostics. This is the nuclear medicine, and this is the upper part.
So in 2020, September, GNAT took over the running of the center. The handing over period coincided with COVID-19, which saw all the borders of Ghana closed down, and so Sweden Ghana Medical Center losing more than 40% of its patients who are normally from neighboring West African countries, predominantly Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, and Burkina Faso. So it became necessary that we had to re-strategize to ensure we took over the market and then also give out the care that we wanted. And so we looked at things that would help us achieve that objective. Number one on the drawing board was our ability to have vehicles to run our day-to-day businesses. So GNAT assisted in the procurement of an ambulance and then a bus in that regard. We also put up a surgical theater because until the acquisition, we sent our patients to third-party centers, Kolebu, UGMC, 37 Military Hospital, and other centers where we had collaborations to treat our patients. Oftentimes, we didn't get good feedback, and so we realized the need to have an in-house surgical theater to take away all those challenges that we had concerning third-party arrangements.
The thing is, this is a cancer hospital. They are treating cancer here by means of some operations and by means of radiotherapy. But where to put the radiotherapy, where to send the beam, radioactive beam, so they have to know where exactly the tumor, the cancerogen cells are located. So for that purpose, the system is working like that. You produce the FTG, you inject to the body of the patient. In a while, 40-45 minutes after, the patient, all cells of the body will receive the radioactivity. And we are putting him on a PET-CT. We call the scanner as PET-CT. He lay down and the machine is scanning his body. Healthy cells are emitting normal radiation, but cancerogen cells are emitting gamma rays. So that's how we detect where exactly located these cancerogen cells.
We also saw that most patients that we came to our centers had initial diagnostics in other referral centers. And so before they came to us, they would have used all their funds. And so we would have to bear the brunt of treating them with the little money that they had. So we then had to look at how best we could identify service that would reduce patients wandering about looking for diagnostics before coming to us. And top of mind was a PET scan. So before coming out with the PET scan, we needed a place to put patients. And so in that order of hierarchy, we came out with a surgical theater, we came out with a patient accommodation, and then we are now putting up the PET scan, which is expected to be commissioned by December of 2024.
Sometimes you may have one tumor which is already removed, but you may have metastasis. So you may have many parts, some small tumors, cancerogen tumors. How to know this? So with this machine, you will be able to see where exactly located, how deep it is inside. So after that information, the cancer hospital is using its own other machine, name is linear accelerator, which called LINAC, to target that points which are cancerogen cells are located, targeting only that point. And the healthy cells are not touched because of this very small identified area, because they are sending this beam only that area, not the other parts. So that is why it is too much important. The nearest is in South Africa and Tanzania and Turkey, maybe Dubai, so nearest that you have this machine. So if I say West Africa, first in West Africa is almost, the population is almost 330 million. So it's too much. That means this will be here first in Ghana, and it will increase the treatment of cancer. It's very good for this.
Tomorrow.
Your genes, that part of the world, you have, for men, you have more testosterone, and the women, they have more estrogen, and the result is man is having the prostate cancer is very high, and the woman breast cancer. So these are very easy cancer types, but it can metastasize very easily. So that's why this diagnostic center is really important. And the production of the FTG can be used for other clinics which has a nuclear facility. So in Ghana, you don't need to construct another bunker, another cyclotron. This one will be enough for supplying the radioactive FTG to many. Many have facilities. Yes, many places. So the system is working like that. We are Radmet. We are Turkish company. We are doing this since 38 years. We are expert on that. We are working in many countries, Europe, Middle East, North Africa, Africa itself. So South Africa, we are everywhere. So this is that. We are expert, as I said, on Radmed. It means that radiation medical. So even the name is like that.